What's up, Shake Junt? Um, pardon me. How's it going? I get drunk, and I used to be a graffiti artist, and I can't do it anymore. So I spray paint on stuff. It's like a webbing spray, and it looks like a Jackson Pollock, which is from my little brother who likes stone roses. But this is what I draw your attention to. This is kind of really bad wood glue. And what I like to do is make these guys plastic inside, and I put a bit of paper on the back, suitable paper, wrap her off some tablets. The only tablets I ever bought, and keep that smooth and really fill them through. You kind of pack it in a bit, leave that to set. So just so it put tension is kind of well dispersed, through the nuts and the bolts. Tension is so you don't have loose trucks. We'll have less loose trucks, but it's really nice to get the tension evenly displaced. And if you only have kind of 4 screws going through, it's only going to be tension on face to face. So it's nice to have some 3D tension here by filling it with cheap epoxy resins or plastic glues and stuff. My actual skateboard, it's not here. The trucks are glued in. Like they're like, was it yacht varnish? I can't remember how to use it, but they're completely glued into it and they'll never change. Like if you're going to make that commitment to keep trucks on a board, glue them in. Keep the moisture out, and it keeps way more solid dispersion of tension. My board is like 4 or 5 years old, and it was second hand. Sorry, they're old boots. And my skateboard is like 4 or 5 years older than me, and it was second hand. It's supposed to be evenly dispersed there, get the tension. And it's from weird little crap like this that keeps it going. Jackson Pollock. He likes stone roses, so. And it's gold and black and stuff underneath. So it's kind of nice. Some nice guys. Can I turn it? I can turn it, yeah. Skate looks. They're really nice to me at Christmas time. Very, very, very nice to me. Skaters are really nice. Sound like Lizzie Armato. Skaters are really friendly. And they kind of seem intimidating, like you watch Trasher things now, but they're so nice. They got some Jackson Pollock on those things. See the brass and gold. It's gonna be black and gold. Better stuff than I do. Check this out. Do the wheel test, Chris. Oh yeah, that's for Daddy. That's a nice jelly wheel. Kind of. You want to see his? There, his wheels. This is for a 5-year-old. And we got Z60 trees, and I put them on really heavy fucking, roller wheels, metal casing. 60 Tony Hawk, ride 60. You know what I mean? Soft, but these are Z-Lex. It's probably what Tony Hawk grew up on. Nice bounce on them. And they're going on the board. That is there. That's going on there. It's a secret. It's going to be for Christmas, but you got too much. Way too much. And now because I have my washers and stuff, I can finally fix my glow in the dark board. My Awa. Don't know what the heck I was. It's going to go bomb my hill in Dalgany like I do every day, and some guy in a camper van just threw that out the window. Looked like me. Looked as young as me. And said, "Here kid, you can have it." And he just flicked it off and tore it down. I think he was smoking like a cigar or something. He had like surfboards and shit. And had Awa written on it. I don't know. He sounds cool anyway. He looked pretty cool. Yeah, the guys at Skate looks at me all these wheels as well, so it's awesome. I might try these. Look like a weird retake kind of things. Chunks. Yeah, so is it? That's my thing. The point I'm making this video is glue in your holes. In any event, you didn't have the fucking Allen key for these two, so these are done. Yeah, glue in your holes. I got loads of skateboard, hook me up, Stacy, hook me George Powell, loads of skateboarding design ideas, loads, freaking loads. I was a philosopher, nervous breakdown, and started skating for the simple and innocent, beautiful, thoughtless, mainly the thoughtlessness of skating. You're not thinking about much when you're bombing down a hill with no grip tape, you're really thinking about It's a good way to get your mind off things. How's it going, SOT? SOT? How's it going, SOT? This is from my nephew. He's getting the blue wheels and the squishy blue Jamie Foy kind of thing. And it was fucking hilarious listening to Jamie Foy. He's like the greatest skater in the world. Or kind of, he's SOT at the moment. I like the see-through ones, I was like, man, skaters can be so weird sometimes. I was like, I like the see-through ones, they really got that right. But then he wasn't. I was like, because of the resins and the epoxies and the dyes that they use. And actually, no, he's not wrong. The way he kind of said himself, I was like, I like the see-through ones. It's like scientific skateboarding shit. Because it's the fucking Princess and the Pea skateboarding is. But he's not wrong. He had a squidgy one, so my little nephew's getting the sotties. Squidgies. Squidgy blues. That's what you ought to sell, Jamie. Your squidgy blue brushings and caps and stuff. I gave you one. I wasn't happy with the raw. There's a broken raw. You know what I mean? I don't even drop. I wasn't happy with the raw. Yeah, locked up. It's seized up on me. It's grand here in my hand, but it might have been me. Wasn't happy with the raw. G3. You could probably get the G3. There's a few people with G3s and they all have different metals and stuff. This old board has my G3s and I want to rip it apart, but I'm dentist work and I just don't want to take things apart because I'll break the bearings ripping them out. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you rip the bearings out on your truck. You break the bearing. That's probably what happened to this. Not to discredit the Roz. They weren't as cool. They weren't as good as. They weren't as fun as the G3. They look like they're designed for big drops. The massive casing on them. And, I don't leave the ground, so it's weird that I broke it or probably fucked it up. Teething it in and out of a wheel. All right, yeah, that's the only thing I made is for yeah. It's not going there. Maybe we could. I don't know. Chris, your wheels are so small.